Lamont Roach Gervonta Davis rematch is signed, sealed. Was it August 14th?
Yeah, August 14th or 13th, something like that. Yeah, I saw that.
You got a lot of people questioning the rematch.
Yeah.
Because of Tank's mindset and I guess rumors of what's going on in Tank's camp and, you know, training with this person, training with that person.
Yeah.
Who has the edge heading into the rematch?
Neither one of them. Lamont, you know what? I'm lying. 55-45, Lamont.
Why?
Lamont got the edge because he already did the unexpected. He was supposed to get knocked out coming up from 130. And not only did he not get knocked out, he performed and possibly won the fight. That's what some people believe. I thought it was a very close fight. I think, but after you asked me that question, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think Lamont do have a slight edge, just because he did what he wasn't supposed to do. So a lot of people go in there and they're very obedient to Tank's power, and Lamont wasn't that night. Lamont wasn't having it, and he said he wasn't having it. He said it before. Y'all tripping. Y'all must be really like tripping. So I guess we was tripping.
Could we see the most focused Gervonta Davis after him getting so much backlash for the performance, for the taking a knee, etc.?
This would be the night we have to see the most focused Tank Davis. Because if he's not the most focused, then he's gonna be in trouble. It's just that simple. This is the night you got to be not on your A game, you got to be on your everything game. You know what I'm saying? You got to have everything with you that night, and you can't play about it. And you got to mean it. Every step got to be counted for, and he know that. So I'm looking for this just to be a great fight. Great fight.
Who you picking to win?
We were talking about boots.
No, we were just talking about it earlier.
Different top. You like boots?
I'm waiting.
You like boots? Yeah. Okay.
See what I mean?
Don't let the girl fool you. His boots all the way. He puts him in a deep fight. It's a wreck.
See?
It's a wreck.
See?
They running from him now. They really are.
See?
He should have been on top.
He got the streets.
Yeah, he should have been on top.
See? She said enough. There you go. But no, that was good. That was a good breakdown.
No, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
That's Philadelphia boxing for you. What we was on, Mill? But no, Tank will have to give his best. I mean, and he can't make no mistakes because what's being held against him is the night that he took the knee. I mean, that was like, Tank, you wasn't supposed to do that, bro. You know what I mean? So the magnifying glass is on him. And Lamont just got to go in there and be a little meaner. Just be a little, and be first. Lamont got to be first and be a little meaner. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda, done deal, July 12th.
Yeah, great fight.
Shakur said that he will get the best version of Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
I think Shakur said that because Shakur knows Zepeda don't have nothing but pressure. No disrespect to him. I'm not trying to say he don't have no type of skills. What I'm saying is, compared to a Shakur Stevenson, Zepeda don't have nothing but the pressure. And he gonna have to bring a lot of it. And Shakur know he gonna have to be sharp all night, and Zepeda gonna have to be aggressive all night. So that's why Shakur said you're gonna see the best Shakur Stevenson, because you know he gonna have to bring the best. And I'm looking forward to that fight. Great fight. Great fight.
Is this the perfect opportunity for Shakur to make a statement? Because even in stoppage wins, he's still getting criticism because you're not stopping him too early. Even in decision wins, you're not letting your hands go enough.
Listen, this is another night of boxing for Shakur. All you gotta do is do more. That's it. You don't gotta go out there and get a knockout. You don't gotta go out there and move the whole night. All you gotta do is get busy. I mean, just get busy. To feel the need to put on a show because people be criticizing you, no, you don't gotta feel like that. But to feel the need to be great because you know you fighting another fighter that's gonna come in there and give you everything that he got, yeah, that's fair. And that's why we're gonna see the best Shakur Stevenson. I believe that. I believe we're gonna see the best Zepeda too, though. I mean, don't get it fucked up. I think we're gonna see the best Zepeda, but I think that's gonna force Shakur to be A game all the way through. because you're gonna have to be. And his level of focus.
I was going, sir.
His level of focus is already high. This night we're gonna see elite like with the level of focus. It's already high though. He's one of the most focused fighters in the ring. You know what I mean? Probably out today, for sure.
Official prediction.
Smooth decision, like an 8-4, 7-5 Shakur.
Any spots where he's in trouble?
Between 5 and 8. Between 5 and 8. Because that's the turning point where you got to start picking it up. Zepeda might do pretty good around those rounds, but them last 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, Shakur. You know what I mean? That's how you finish off. That's how you finish a fight. Your last impression is always your best impression.
Did the 2 fights with William Zepeda help? Well, I'm sorry. Did the 2 fights with Tevin Farmer help William Zepeda?
No, different styles. He was able to get to Tev at times, not all the time, but at times a little easier than he would be able to get to Shakur. So that's why I said no. It's different body frames and everything. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot different. Tevin is crafty, but not as crafty as he used to be. I'm talking about as far as being slippery. You know what I mean? But it's still there. And yeah, that southpaw look might have helped a little bit as far as the southpaw, but the way they built and the way they move and everything, totally different. Totally different.
All right, G, we got Edgar Berlanga, Hamzah, Sheeraz.
Hamzah Sheeraz, right?
Yeah, Hamzah Sheeraz moving up from 160 to 168.
Yeah.
Berlanga coming off of fighting I ain't even gonna lie, Edgar. That was some bullshit, but I mean it is what it is. Tune up.
Oh, that last fight?
Yeah, that was some shit.
Yeah, he don't even like speaking about that fight.
Yeah. So, what you think of the fight?
I think we got a great fight on our hands, and the reason being, I think Edgar Berlanga woke up a beast inside of Hamzah Sheeraz that even Hamzah Sheeraz is not even sure if it's there or not.
Yo, he was talking crazy, bro.
But it's not even the talking crazy. When he pulled out the air pistol, it got real. Because that's a crazy gesture.
Yeah.
To do like this with a gun, and you put it to his head, and then you...
They do that?
That's
he gave him one of them jokes.
In these days and times, I don't know how they do things over there, but that means something crazy over here. You know what I mean? So I think with that, Hamzah Sheeraz, I don't know. He not only pull up, he gonna pull up on a different type of mission. The mission of going in there looking for a knockout could get him knocked out. Fucking with Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is a puncher. You can't disrespect his power, but we don't know what it looked like for somebody to try to really step on Edgar Berlanga with that type of, what is he, 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, about 6'3", 6'4".
You know what I'm
Big
saying?
motherfucker.
So he kind of big, and yo, Chief, stop being, come on, man. Come on, you playing him being 6'3", 6'4".
She's still spinning, Jay.
No, I know. Him being, sit down, Chief. Sit down. Him being 6'3", 6'4", putting that kind of pressure on Edgar Berlanga, I don't know. We might see something we didn't think we was gonna see. Go ahead.
Last time we saw Hamzah Sheeraz, got a very controversial draw against Carlos Adames. I had Adames in that fight.
Right.
So could that be something that Edgar be able to duplicate, or could it be a situation where that kind of fight woke Sheeraz up to fix some holes?
People try to judge fights, right, off of shit like that. But if you look at the styles, their styles is not the same. Edgar Berlanga don't fight like Carlos Adames, and Edgar Berlanga is a lot bigger than Carlos Adames, so he's a bigger target for Sheeraz. He even taller. You know what I'm saying? He even taller. So with him being bigger and taller, it's gonna be an easier target for Sheeraz. At the same time, Berlanga fighting a guy that height. If Sheeraz's legs ain't looking too good that night, Berlanga might You know what I'm saying? Bullying. It could go either way. But I could see Sheeraz being a little nervous at first because they fighting in New York. It's going to be a lot of pressure. Edgar Berlanga just added a lot of pressure to both of them with them gestures he made at the press conference. Stop. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see.
Manny Pacquiao pulled up in L.A. yesterday. Was either yesterday or the day before.
What, the train?
Yeah, he's about to start his camp for Mario Barrios. Brian Norman just called him out. And, you know, if Boots Ennis decides to stay at 147 pounds and Manny Pacquiao is successful, then he would be in his line of sight.
Hold on, let's get this right. You said Brian Norman Sr. or Jr.?
Brian Norman Jr.
Called out Pacquiao?
Yeah, said he wants that. He wants to.
So ain't no such thing as Boots, huh?
No. He says he wants Boots, right?
I'm talking shit.
So yeah. So as far as undisputed champion, it could be, you know, Brian Norman fighting a Manny Pacquiao, Jaron Ennis trying to fight a Manny Pacquiao. What do you think of those fights if Pacquiao gets past Mario Barrios? But by the way, I saw Pacquiao. Pacquiao looked like somebody. He looks like somebody's dad, and not somebody's young dad. He looks like somebody's old dad now.
I'm gonna say this: Barrios, if he wants to, he could beat Pacquiao with a jab. A good jab, he gonna beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao going there and getting cute with Norman. Norman might knock him out like in the 8th. Fuck around, knock Pacquiao out. He old enough to be his father. Same age as his father.
Facts.
Boots will play with Pacquiao. Pacquiao just not Pacquiao no more. Now, he might have came back to wild card to, you know, get back to his old ways. Some of y'all can read in between the lines. But I don't know. I don't like Pacquiao in none of those fights because it's not his time. It's over. That shit is done, bro. Like, chill. Yeah. A young guy could say, I beat the great Manny Pacquiao. But the Pacquiao that we know, the tier that he was on, that's not the same Pacquiao. So nobody want to see that. I don't want to see it.
Is there fights that could launch both fighters into stardom, though?
Nah. It could give you a little. It could give you a little bit of international love. Like, you got some people who be like, oh, Pacquiao fighting this kid. And then the kid beat the shit out of Pacquiao. And it's like, oh, shit, that kid's great. You know what I mean? For some casuals, yeah. But for me, nah, that don't put you in a star. It's Pacquiao old as shit. That's like beating up on an old Tyson. That's like beating up on an old Roy Jones. Yeah, nobody don't care about that shit. People, listen, name a legend that lost when he was old as shit and people was hating on him or mad. Nobody was mad because he old as shit. It's like George Foreman. George Foreman came back at 40-something and he was putting in work.
Nard.
We loved the fact that he was putting in work, but when he lost...
People laughed at Nard with
that's because
getting knocked out the ring.
Nard was never... Yeah, but Nard was never hated for his age. Nard just had a nasty attitude towards people. Like, Nard just... You know what I'm saying? Nard was just on some bullshit. But really, Nard was embraced because of his age. He made his age something great. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real, these guys, they're not Bernard. They're not George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing the same things. Those guys was coming back and beating champions in their 40s and shit like that. These guys is just at home, being politicians. They get a bright idea one day, oh, let me go fight for a championship. Nah, bro. No, it don't work like that. Pacquiao, I don't see it.
So you think the welterweight division puts Pacquiao in a pack?
Pacquiao the fuck up. Put him right in a nice suit, ship him off. right to Abu Dhabi.
Yo, I wouldn't be mad if the young boys try to fight him because they've been trying to unify with Mario. Yeah. And Mario want to go to fight the old man. So if you want to fight Mario, he a champion. Okay, well, shit, how about me?
yeah. I mean, if Pacquiao want to get passed around, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really care for Pacquiao. Not that I don't think. Listen, Pacquiao is a great fighter. Pacquiao did some great things in boxing. But right now in boxing, I don't want to be talking about Pacquiao as a fighter. I don't know. It's too much going on. It's too much going on in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think of the decision of Mario Barrios to fight him, though?
Mario Barrios gotta go in there and do his thing. I'm rooting for Mario Barrios. I want him to go in there and make this shit easy as possible. But that's why I mentioned the jab. He could beat him with a jab if he want to. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see happen. I want to see him go out there and beat Pacquiao and send Pacquiao home, because he poking his nose in some new business, and it ain't his business. You know what I mean? Leave it alone.